Yo, bro, let's go send some fucking condolences. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Nah, it's just me. Not a damn thing changed. First of all, Pitbull, what are you doing up there? Can you imagine? It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, it's just Pitbull.
When Juice WRLD had passed, sadly,
Yes.
he had a girlfriend at the time. She is selling a her and Juice WRLD sex tape.
Bro.
Yeah.
That is the most heinous. But, maybe his porn tape will be a hit. I'm just kidding. That's so fucked up. Dude, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
this
dude
guy just doesn't
cannot
miss.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, what's up, Hunter?
I know you know nothing about sports, but I want you to predict how the rest of these playoffs are going to go. And we're going to follow along with this for the rest of the playoffs.
Come on over, zip it. It's like a beat.
Okay, yeah, we probably shouldn't show that.
No, I'm
clip.
showing. Why? What's wrong? What are you afraid of?
Hey, it's the Hunter and Billy Can't Fight Show.
Let's talk about that.
Introducing first in the left corner.
My fucking condolences, bro. Sorry for your L.
Introducing seconds in the right corner.
Episode Fantastic 14, I'm the Human
get
Torch.
ready to
Hello, and welcome to the Hunter and Billy Can't Fight Show. I'm motherfucking Bill.
I'm motherfucking Hunter.
And you're motherfucking here.
Thank
So,
you.
what can I say? But, yeah. So you were saying that you were the Human Torch. You got cut off a little bit by the intro.
Motherfucker, dude. These guys at work. I'm an electrician.
Yes.
Which has been reported on this show.
Yeah, it's common fact.
Still in my work attire. Sorry, guys. But, in Ohio out here, it's been a majority of negative temperatures this week. So we're in a very cold house.
Yeah.
And the fix for that, a lot of the times, will be torpedo heaters.
Okay.
The company that I'm doing a house for does not have good torpedo heaters. They're basically just spitting out fumes.
Okay.
So that makes the work day kind of hard.
Yeah. You're like, boss, I don't feel so good.
Yeah. So one was not working right, and I was downstairs, and I was working, and the torpedo heater was like facing me, but it wasn't working right. So the Amish guys were trying to fix it.
The old Amish boys.
And they're like tapping the shit.
Oh, they're just banging it. Yeah, okay.
And some sparks fly, and it catches my shoe.
Uh-huh.
And my snowsuit on fire.
So you're there, you're in this moment. How quickly do you realize you're aflame?
Very quickly.
Okay. And what is your immediate reaction? Okay. So you just started beating the shit out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good move.
Great move.
Yeah, you gotta smother it,
Yeah, I got it out. Snowsuit, kind of fucked up.
Oh.
Shoelaces were burnt through. And there's a hole in my toe.
Damn.
And it's a little melted.
Maybe they wanted to see your party trick where you put a match out on your tongue, and they were like, let's just put his whole body on fire.
I think some of the kerosene... I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
It went up. And then, formerly, on the last episode.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about this because you were talking about how you were Patchy the Pirate.
Yeah. So it's kind of gone, but if you go back to last episode, you see a cut on my eye.
That thing healed fast, actually.
Dude, it did.
Because we're only filming this like 3 days.
Yeah,
since...
I know. There's still a mark.
That's crazy. Wow.
But, so what had happened is I was running some wire, and it like ricocheted, and it like hit me in the eye.
Oh my god!
Oh, not in the eye.
Yeah, close
to the eye.
Yeah.
A little more to the left, and I might be sitting here with an eye patch
It's
on.
crazy. Yeah, Hunter sent me a Snapchat. He was like, "I was this close to losing my eye today. It's just a dot right next to his fucking eye."
No, I sent you a video.
Oh, that's right. That's
of
right.
It bleeding.
Yeah.
The blood was dripping down my face.
This close, man. It's fucking crazy.
I almost didn't make it.
I do think it's odd that you guys don't have to wear safety glasses.
We don't have to.
Huh? That's kind of weird.
I don't.
Yeah.
Which, flame me in the comments if you want. But it's like, dude, while I'm at work, they like fog up.
Yeah.
And then I just got to constantly, I'm not trying to do that shit. And especially if I'm like working on an outlet or a panel and I start to fog up, I don't want to keep stopping what I'm doing, because if I keep going and it's foggy, I might touch something. Boom, I get zapped.
Yeah.
Now I'm pissed off.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, back when I worked in factory, we had to wear safety glasses all the time, but we weren't dealing with anything that called for that. So I was always frustrating because safety glasses fucking blow, dude. They blow really bad.
They suck. They suck really bad.
I mean, better safety glasses than losing an eye, but of course,
I will use safety glasses if I'm drilling up a lot, so wood chips don't get my eye, or there are certain times I will wear safety glasses, but 9 times out of 10, fuck it, we ball. Because it's just uncomfortable. Right. They fog up all the time. It's just, who is this helping?
Oh, this is completely unrelated. I just thought of this randomly. I was getting so many text messages about last week's episode because there was that section where I was talking about the roller rink music.
Yeah.
And I got so many comments of people being so mad that you didn't know, a couple of the specific songs.
I only didn't know 2.
I know. Well, I mean, JoJo was
one.
crazy.
I think only that one.
Was it only that one?
Because I rewatched it because my girlfriend was mad that I didn't. She's like, you didn't know any of them. I'm like, I knew all of them. I just had to hear them.
Oh,
I wasn't good with the names.
Yeah, which is
But
fine.
then when we played them, I was like, oh yeah.
But you know what's funny is most of the people that were coming to me to flame you are my age, and I was like, yeah, guys, you got to understand, he was 4.
I was 4. I was 4 years old.
Not knowing JoJo was crazy, though. I can't defend you on that one.
No, you don't. How is it my fault that I have never heard it?
It's your fault.
In my 23 years of living.
I'm telling you.
It's not my fault. If I didn't hear it for 23 years, it clearly wasn't that good.
Yeah, well.
And it clearly wasn't that big because I heard the rest of them.
All right, so next week on the Hunter Billy Campfire Show, I'm going to have a new co-host.
Yeah, hey, guess what? I've had to deal with listening to Pitbull all my life, and he's came up and that song hasn't. So,
dude, Pitbull? I mean, come on. Pitbull.
Do you remember there was one year we spent New Year's together, and we didn't know who was performing, and it was Pitbull.
We thought, so it was Pitbull hosting his own New Year event. Man, we should have talked about this on New Year's too. This is actually really funny. So, it was a big old gathering. It was for New Year's. We wanted to watch the ball drop, and Pitbull was hosting his own New Year thing. Now, what we didn't realize was he was in Miami, which is a different time zone than from us in Ohio.
Yeah,
and B, it was too interesting to not watch, because he just was doing some whack stuff, man. As the night was going on, he was just getting progressively less and less dressed because he was getting sweaty as fuck. So he starts a full tux. And as time goes on, it's the bow tie comes off, the shirt comes a little undone, the suit jacket comes off. It's just this sweating bald man going, Dale! He's fucking going crazy. And he kept featuring Enrique Iglesias a shit ton. And it's after Enrique spent the 3 songs that people care about, he's now singing other stuff where you're I don't know. And he's just trying to keep the party alive because Pitbull wanted to do this insane reveal for the last hour of the special. But for us, it's 11:50.
Wasn't he performing when the ball dropped?
So this is what I was getting to. So it's 11:50, but we don't maybe either we realize that, but we're thinking, okay, something crazy is going to happen in the next 10 minutes, right? So Pitbull, he had arrived in this 3-story yacht, or 10-story. It was this huge fucking boat. And so he's been performing the whole night. He randomly hops back onto the yacht and he leaves. And everybody's clapping and cheering. And we're like, is it over? Because it's only 11:50. And the boat basically does a giant U-turn, a giant circle. And then he gets off the boat again as if he just arrived. And he had everybody clap and hype and whatever, as if it's just Pitbull's here now. He hasn't been here the whole time. And people are going fucking crazy, and he walks up to the stage and he starts performing music. And I remember like thinking like it's like 11:55. I'm like, okay, so maybe after this song's over, he's gonna be like 10, or I guess for him, what would it be, Spanish? So he'd be like 10, 9. Sorry. But he's just performing, and we're like, I'm so infatuated by what the fuck just happened, because I'm like, are we all gonna just pretend Pitbull didn't just pretend to leave to come back? And next thing you know, it's 12:02, and he was still in the middle of a song. So we looked around and we went, oh fuck, and we flipped back to the the New York one, and like everybody's cheering and kissing and still crying or whatever the fuck you do on New Year's. And I remember I was like, Pitbull ruined New Year's for us. Which, Dolly. But my thing about Pitbull, he's just got some banger lines, like I always quote, what does he say? We out here working hard. Yeah, right. Picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak.
I wish he would have been in Times Square, because then we would have.
Dude, hell yeah. And then my other one, he says, look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Nah, it's just me. Not a damn thing changed. I remember I was getting a tattoo from Dom, who's probably going to do the tattoo that you and I want to get. And I remember I told him that. I was like, it just makes me laugh. And he goes, first of all, Pitbull, Mr. Pitbull, what are you doing up there?
How did you get up there?
Can you imagine? It's a bird, it's a plane. Oh, it's just Pitbull. Wait, why is Pitbull up there?
And he just says, nah.
He says, help me. But still so sexy. Yeah, dude. Pitbull, man. I didn't expect that whole thing to become about Pitbull.
No, neither did I.
I think we needed that.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I was also thinking, because you were talking about work, that a coworker of mine, like her mom, tragically has just passed away. And since then, like, I'm really bad at like dealing with things like that. Like, I think I'm good at listening, but that's about as far as it goes, And I think I always just feel like this insane need to like make people laugh, because not only does it like in theory make them feel good, but it also makes me feel good. I draw a lot of value from being able to make people laugh. So like her mom passes, she calls me to tell me about it. I take it, very seriously. Didn't really know what to say for most of it, and I listened and whatnot. But as the time's gone on, like, she's been more comfortable sort of joking about it, and I guess dealing with it in the way that she can. So a bit that I had made was that I was like, whenever her and I talked and I was doing anything that was remotely negative, I would be like, I'm just suffering so much more than you are right now with this remedial task I'm doing. And that was like the bit, was obviously what the pain she's going through is incomparable. Like, completely ridiculously unfair and sad, but I'm building a bookshelf, so I'm suffering more than you. So like that was like the bit. So she was having this celebration of life for her mom, and me and Riley went. A lot of my coworkers went. We get out of the car, and I see one of my coworkers, and as soon as I see him, we didn't say hi or anything. I said, yo, bro, let's go send some fucking condolences, because I just thought that was funny. And that is funny, so I'll just leave that alone. But anyways, we get in there, and eventually after she's done like greeting everybody and whatever, she comes and she sits at a table with us, and we're all just like goofing and laughing and having fun. Now, I told a joke and it landed, but I will say I regretted it immediately.
Were you walking the line?
Oh, it was more like I read the immediate room correctly, but I don't know if anybody else was listening. Okay. And that's where it's bad.
Okay.
So we're sitting at this table, and she's bringing up to Riley, my girlfriend, about like how I'm not very good at serious things, and Riley's like, his whole family's terrible at it. Like, they just joke. Like, that's all they do. She was saying like, yeah, like, I called him to tell him like this story, and I wasn't feeling particularly happy, and he was building a bookshelf, and so he said like, yeah, I know exactly what you're going through because I'm building this bookshelf. And Riley's like, oh my God. Like, she's like this. And I said, I was like, yeah, man. But I was like, well, you didn't build that bookshelf. You have no idea what I was going through, you know? I was like, there was a point in time while building that bookshelf, I was like, man, I'd kill someone's mom to be done with this. And I said, anyways, sorry for your loss. Which today, dude, by the way, I had the thought, and that's why I said it in the intro, the concept of somebody like grieving a lost family member, and you go, hey man, sorry for your L, is so funny. Hey, my condolences, bro. Sorry for your L. It's so fucking funny, man. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share about that. That might not make the cut.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Awesome. All right, so Hunter and I are trying something new with the show where we're kind of segmenting it a little bit, kind of give it some more, I don't know, zest, energy, spontaneity, whatever. You ready to get into press conference?
Oh, baby.
Press conference. Sir, why can't these men fight? I'm dying to know.
Welcome to the first episode of Press Conference. This week on Press Conference. Do you remember Juice World?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I do. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Yeah, rest in peace. Tragic.
So, when Juice World had passed, sadly,
Yes.
he had a girlfriend at the time.
Oh, you did?
His girlfriend was horribly toxic. She was a plug. A lot of people say that she's the reason he died. That she made his habits a lot worse than they needed to be. That she would keep giving him drugs even though he wanted to quit. And which that may or may not be true. This is allegedly. Basically, some shit just happened. And a lot of people want to hate her, probably want to do horrible things to her.
Whoa.
And people are not her biggest fan right now. So, his ex-girlfriend is doing OnlyFans.
Okay.
And she has been down on her luck since the passing of Juice World.
Yeah. What do you mean like she's not? Oh,
she's getting into legal trouble.
Oh.
Been in and out of jail for a lot of different reasons.
Wow. Okay.
And it's kind of a conspiracy. There's two different parties right now.
Okay.
There's she's doing this for money, and there's something is going to happen, so she just, instead of it just happening, she made a profit off of it.
Okay.
And that thing is, she is selling her and Juice WRLD sex tape on OnlyFans.
Bro.
Yeah.
That is the most heinous. Holy shit.
Yeah. So she's saying it's because she's getting messages of threats that people are going to leak this video.
Whoa.
That's what she's claiming.
Okay. So she's claiming that people are saying that, so she might as well make a dime?
She's claiming that people are saying that they're going to leak the video, so she's just going to release it. So she is the one doing it instead of it just being leaked.
Oh, that's whoa. That's not a good answer.
Yeah, I feel like if people are going to leak it, let them leak it.
Then they're the pieces of shit.
Yeah,
not you, some fucking weirdo
and
being like.
Not only are you releasing it,
yeah,
you're putting it behind a paywall.
Oh yeah, and you're platforming it. Like,
yeah.
Like instead of like now you have to go through a Google and maybe get a virus to find it. It's like, oh, I'll just go to her page and I'll pay.
I'll give you money.
I now know where to find it. You know what I mean? Dude.
So yeah. That's making the rounds.
What's this bitch's name?
Her name is Ali Lottie.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he talks about her in like 90, not 90, I'd say like maybe a good 70% of his music. Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
There's always been a whole bunch. You can find videos of people talking about how Ali Lottie like ruined his life. Which, whether that's the case, I'm not going to sit here and say that.
Right.
I don't know her as a person. I knew when they met she was the plug.
Wow.
So he was getting supplies from her.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, moral of the story for this week's episode of Press Conference is Juice's ex-girlfriend. Well, I guess not really. Could you say ex? I mean, I guess not really.
Yeah.
They were together when he died. I guess not ex. The girlfriend that he left because he left.
Sorry. You're like, buddy, I'm drowning here.
She's releasing a sex tape for money of her and R.I.P. deceased Juice Wrld.
That's crazy because that's his privacy.
Yeah,
and he has no say.
He has no say in whether or not
God,
people
bro.
get to see him having sex, which I think is crazy.
Dude, yeah, that's out of this fucking world.
I
bro.
couldn't
That's crazy.
imagine how his family would feel about
Right.
it. And not only that, but like, if it's gonna get leaked, it's gonna get leaked. But like, you posting it,
Yeah.
is for sure gonna get it leaked.
Yeah.
You don't even know if these people actually have the video.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
I mean, maybe they sent it to her and they're like, hey, we got this. We're leaking this. But I don't know that. But my assumptions would be people are just talking.
So then, say I'm the girlfriend. I get this message. This person's like, hey, I have this video and I'm going to leak it. I then use my platform to say, hey, these sick, dumb motherfuckers are going to leak my dead boyfriend and I's sex tape that we made in private and confidence. Do not watch it. Do not, like, incentivize stealing and platforming this dead man's private life.
Yeah.
But no, instead, she's like, well, I mean, fuck, I can make a dime, bro. Like, that's your
Instead
fucking...
of them leaking it, I'll just post it for a lot of money.
She's like, I'm like, damn, you ever like play chess before? She's like, what's that?
Yeah. I mean, like, and my thing is, like, also, it's like, ugh.
Dude, it's gross.
Everyone who buys that.
Oh, yeah, and people will, and they're fucking gross.
Yeah.
That's fucking gross.
That was a big
weird.
one. That was a great
Wow.
thing that I wanted to talk about because it's just fucking disgusting and it's crazy. Like, it's just like, just let him rest, dog.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, man.
Just
100%.
let him rest. He
God.
went out horribly. He was a great musician.
Yeah. Gone too soon for sure.
Yeah, I know this word gets overused, but I think he would have been a legend if not already. He definitely, every song, like the things you hear about him, Benny Blanco,
Yeah.
great producer,
Yeah.
said that Juice Wrld never came to him with a single song. He just said play a beat and would just freestyle.
Wow.
And that they would do like 10 takes and it would be everyone was a different song
Wow.
and they'd all be hits. And
But, maybe his porn tape will be a hit. I'm just kidding. That's so fucked up. Dude, you know what I'm saying?
hey,
this
dude
guy just
cannot
doesn't miss. Bro, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen him freestyle on the mic. Now let's see how he freestyles in the bed. You know what I mean? That's
my
fucked
God.
up. God, whoever buys that, you're a fucking loser.
yeah.
All right, so that's it that you had for press conference?
That is all for this week's episode of Press Conference. Yeah, so Bill, you've been hearing me bitch and moan about WWE 2K coming out.
Yeah. Have I been listening?
Probably not.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, WWE's been popping off
Okay.
for the past couple of months. And that only makes me want to play the game more.
Yes.
Now, I feel like I've beat 2K23 into the fucking dirt.
Okay.
So I'm just itching for the new game.
Yeah.
And I do find myself still playing 2023, but every time I play it in the back of my head, I'm just like, damn, I really need this new game to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So today, 2K has announced, without saying it, they've announced what I think is one of my favorite game modes ever in WWE games is coming back.
Oh, is this the GM?
No, they brought that back already.
okay, all right,
it's shitty, but they brought it back. The reason I brought this up,
Yeah.
special guest referee is coming back.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, this might not sound like a big deal,
Okay.
but imagine this.
Yeah, walk me through it.
You and Jason
Of course.
decide to play some WWE.
Play some, a little 1v1
A
action.
little 1v1.
Him versus me.
Yeah. Or even picture this. You, Jason, and Jared. Triple threat.
Oh, just three dudes fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, shit talking is normally a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine you're shit talking, but imagine I'm the special guest referee. And say you might say something to Jared that I just don't like. and you hit Jared with a finisher. Jason's on the outside, hurt. You go to pin. 1, 2. I decide not to count to 3.
You're like, this has been my match all along.
Yeah.
You're fighting me.
And now you're mad. And now say, maybe you're setting up for your big finish. Mm-hmm. You turn around, and I hit my finisher on you. And I'm the ref.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I don't pin anybody. I count to 3. I win.
Or say maybe you were talking shit for a while and I didn't like that. I was costing you.
Uh-huh.
But then maybe Jared brings up your mom. I like your mom. So maybe I grab a steel chair.
Okay.
And I hit Jared.
Yeah, all right. And then I disqualify you.
No.
Oh, okay.
I got the stripes on.
Yeah, I got really worked up. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be involved.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But you can pin him.
Okay.
And maybe you go to pin him. And I go 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Now you win. And he didn't even have a chance to kick out because I counted 3 before he even got the mini game to come up.
Exactly. Before he even got the mini game to come up. So that's what you're looking forward to, huh?
Do you hear how fun that sounded?
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming together.
It's the little things,
it's
Bill.
mischievous. Yes.
I get to cut whoever is the special guest referee. Gets to he controls this match.
It's my world. You're just living in it.
Yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
now that could get annoying.
Yeah.
I will say already.
Yeah.
This is going to be a very hard time.
Okay.
When Ashley is the special guest referee, which is Marcus's girlfriend.
Okay.
Because she plays 2K. We all play. We have banger matches.
Nice.
But I know I'm going to hate her when
Okay.
she is the special guest referee.
Okay.
Because she is the most indecisive person I've ever met.
Oh, funny.
So, the match is going to start. And she's going to fuck with Marcus for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then she's going to fuck with me for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then me and Marcus are going to be chirping her for how she's being the referee.
Yeah.
And then you're never going to know the outcome. Yeah. Marcus could say, I will never marry you. And she's going to get butthurt, but somehow Marcus is still going to end up winning the match. Or, that could go vice versa. It could be the littlest thing. I could be like, you shouldn't even be a ref. You make too many mistakes. How many accidents have you gotten in?
That's so funny. She's like, this is all I've ever wanted to do.
Yeah, and she will say that. Yeah. She's going to be like, oh, I love this. And then it's going to turn into her only wanting to be the referee. And then every match, me and Marcus are going to put on a 7-star clinic. Everyone's going to be on their feet, and it's going to have a shitty ending.
Dude. Wow. Well, what a celebration, man. That's good.
I'm so excited.
That's going to be fun.
It's going to be so much fun. And the content, the YouTube content from all of some of my favorite creators who play WWE is going to be so good.
Wow.
I'm so happy, and we can all rejoice. Even if you don't play the game, just be happy about it.
Just be happy about it. Let's head into our next segment. Let's hear from the fans.
Let's hear from you guys.
Has anyone seen my dog?
My favorite team won.
Crowd control.
Now, this week, the time between our episode dropping Monday and today is only 2 days.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to burden everybody with questions, and we didn't think we'd have enough time. Yeah. So we got comment of the week this week.
That's right.
And there's 2.
Mm-hmm.
So comment of the week this week, both of them slating from the would you rather questions.
Oh,
would you rather be in a padded wall or a
padded
room full of padded?
Yeah, for 6 months.
Or would you rather go through a haunted house on acid?
Yes.
And we got one comment, and this is from L_Pablo_.38.
Classic.
He said, I did shrooms twice. And honestly, my brain doesn't brain anymore.
That's what I was saying, dude. I told you. So you go on any forum about doing anything mind-altering, they're like, it altered my mind. I'll tell you that. I have not thought the same since it happened. I remember this, and we didn't grab it, but there's this one chick who's like, could be fun if you do a light enough dose. I'm like, all right, psycho. Fucking Jesus Christ. If you do a light enough dose, that's not what we said.
No.
We didn't say, or a light dose of fucking, no, we're saying.
We said you're doing a tab, going through seven stories of hell.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and those
7 floors. It's 7 floors.
7 floors. And dude, I'll say this: like one of my only experiences high. I was like going downstairs, and it was like a circular get up. We're on the 5th floor. Yo, I thought I was on those stairs forever, bro. I thought I was never coming back. I was like, I hit like the fourth set, but it felt like the 15th. And I said to my sister, I'm tripping out of my mind. She's behind me, walking behind me. I go, are we stuck here forever? And she went, what? And I was like, there's no end in sight. Imagine doing that, but scary.
Yeah.
Anyways,
tripping.
Ah, man, I had to pop off on that for a second.
And then on the same video, someone said that he would take the padded room 1 trillion times.
Okay.
He said that night would never end. It would be catastrophic. Imagine one episode of Black Mirror where the dude gets trapped in a haunted game. Mm-hmm. That would what it would be like to get trapped in a haunted house.
So you're saying like what, like a trillion or quadrillion % he would take the padded room?
Yeah, because he
like,
feels
fuck.
like once you go into that haunted house on acid, you're never coming out.
Do you know what
Even when you're
episode he's talking about?
I've never seen the show.
Oh, okay. I don't want to ruin too much of it, but it's just crazy. It's basically like an episode where this dude is testing a video game, and it's like they import a thing into your mind, and then you have like augmented reality. Like the video game is everything you're interacting with.
Right.
And so it was from this like famous publisher for making horror games. So they put him in this like mansion, and they're basically like, we're going to watch how you react to being in a haunted game with this experimental technology. And what happens is like one of the craziest episodes. It's called Playtest. I think it's like season 3 or something. And it's fucking crazy. Like the episode's fucking crazy. Cool. Anyway, so that was comment of the week, right?
Yeah, those were our 2 comments of the week.
Awesome.
Hopefully we will have a question up for the next episode, and maybe we'll do comments again.
For the listeners that maybe don't know what we're talking about, every week we, on our Instagram, which is @Can'tFightShow, we'll typically ask a question in our Instagram story, and if you submit an answer and we like it enough, then your answer will end up in the show.
And if you want to be on comment of the week, leave your comments on any of our social media platforms. We scan through all of them.
Pick our favorites.
And yeah, we'll pick our favorites.
Thanks, motherfuckers.
Yeah, now we'll see you back in the pod.
Crowd control.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, what's up, Hunter?
I know you know nothing about sports.
Yeah, tell me more.
But
Please. No,
I want to do something fun.
All right, tell me about it.
This is very early. Very, very early. But I want you to predict how the rest of these playoffs are going to go. And we're going to follow along with this for the rest of the playoffs.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you the rest of the playoff bracket.
Okay.
And you're just going to tell me who's going.
Okay. Oh, boy. To put in perspective, guys, I don't know if I could even tell you what city a lot of these teams are in, if I'm being real. You know what I mean?
I love that you said that, because have you ever seen those videos where people have their girlfriends take a quiz on logos and you have to say like the entire team?
Yeah.
I wanted to do that with you on the pod.
Oh, yeah.
But I kind of thought you were going to do really good.
Oh, I doubt it.
Oh, we'll try it.
Maybe I'd surprise you, or maybe I'd surprise me.
I think you'll do really good just from playing the video games.
I feel like I don't pay attention enough. Because to me, like whenever I always play as the Browns, and then when another team that I'm facing like comes up, I actually just think, oh, my next victim. Kidding. I play on easy mode. I'm just kidding.
Game number 1, I'm going to have you predict.
Okay, so we're just going to go one at a time?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
We're going Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Okay.
Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions beat the LA Rams to win their first playoff
I was
game.
going to say in forever.
Forever.
Okay, I knew that.
Yeah.
So, which is crazy. I don't know how I knew that. I got to give it to the Bucks, right?
Bucs?
Because they got Mayfield, right?
They do have Baker. Baker won his second playoff game, which is one more than the Cleveland Browns in the past God knows how many years.
I'm going to give it to the Bucks just because we miss you, man.
Yeah, honestly, we just might. All right, next.
All right.
We got the Green Bay Packers, who beat the Dallas Cowboys, and they were the lowest seed coming into this playoff, or second lowest, either lowest or second lowest between the Bucks.
Okay.
They upset the Cowboys, who were number 2,
Okay.
and they are facing the number 1 seed in San Francisco, which are the 49ers.
Ooh, I mean, I don't know if I really want to see the 49ers again, like, for a while. I feel like they're always up there, right?
Not really. They've
Really?
been through. I mean, they do make playoffs a lot.
Yeah.
But here's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to persuade you.
Yeah.
But the reason I love the San Francisco 49ers right now is because they have Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was drafted super, super late. I think he was, I want to say he was Mr. Irrelevant, but I could be wrong, which is literally the last pick in the draft. And now he's an MVP candidate.
Oh, cool. So he's like the underdog. He's the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, he's literally the underdog.
Okay. All right.
He started last year. He played really, really good.
Yeah.
He got hurt right when playoffs started.
Wow.
And some say that's why the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, I guess to end my thought, I don't want to see the 49ers do it, but I think they will.
Okay.
So I'll go with the 49ers.
What I will say, though, is the Green Bay Packers quarterback, he's playing like a god.
Yeah.
He's also a young quarterback.
Okay.
And he just looks like he's primed and ready to go.
Okay.
So I think right now when it comes to the NFC picture,
Yeah.
I honestly think the dark horse is the Packers.
Wow. I'll stick with my answer. I'll say the 49ers. I think
49ers.
we're going red, then we're going red. We're
Okay.
going Bucks, then 49ers.
So do you want to go to the other side of the bracket now and then do that
to
whole
see
division?
who we're going to meet up? Yeah.
Or
Let's
do
do
you
that.
just want to finish one side at a time?
Oh, let's go one side at a time.
One
so
side
that
at a
I can
time?
regret everything.
Okay, so then that would bring us to the Buccaneers versus San Fran. Can Baker pull it off 3 times to go to the Bowl?
Oh man, because he'd have to be on a tear, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. See, I might already feel less confident. In my
And
picks.
San Fran probably has one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah. Okay. So they might put a stop to him, whether he's on a tear or not.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
But it is Tampa.
Yeah.
Tampa's been there, done that, hella with Brady.
I'm gonna. Fuck. Okay, I want to say 49ers, but just for the sake of spice, I'm gonna say Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Tampa Bay goes to the Bowl.
As in the middle of this, I'm just gonna say, I don't fucking know. No, just kidding.
He doesn't know. So
I don't know shit.
All you sports fans, for once, will you just be cool?
I don't know. I couldn't
Like,
tell you
laugh-
a single
laugh
player.
with us.
Yeah,
Laugh
we're
with
just
us.
goofing. Here's what I'll say, and I don't know any of the other side, and I don't want to ruin the game. The Bills are in the playoffs, right?
Yes, sir.
I think the Bills are going.
Hey, okay, that brings us to this. A rematch of one of the best ever conference games in the NFL.
Okay.
We have a rematch.
Okay.
The Chiefs versus the Bills.
Oh, that's
Patrick Mahomes.
that is tough. I want to give it to the Bills, though. I really do.
Hey, this could be the Bills' year. What I will say, though, they just played the Chiefs just played a blizzard game against the Dolphins. Dolphins have been doing pretty fucking good this year.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes had a big play. His helmet exploded.
Whoa.
They literally a big hole in his helmet.
Whoa.
They had to change his helmet out, and he still had that dog in him. But
Okay.
I want to see the Bills go too. So I'm with you.
I would love to see, just based on this accidental thing that I didn't know was going on, I'd love to see a Tampa Bay and Bills game.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
For the Super Bowl? That'd be pretty crazy.
Now, that brings us to the other side. Houston Texans just put a hole in us
I know they did.
versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh. I don't know, man.
The Texans are young
I
and
know.
hungry, but Baltimore is the best team in the league.
I was going to say, I really didn't even see them beating us. I really didn't see it. But, I mean,
we beat Baltimore this year.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Us and Baltimore, we went 1-1. And when we lost, we literally had a quarterback playing his first ever game because Deshaun was out, and we
That's
didn't have Joe
right.
Flacco then. So it was literally a rookie's first game in, unexpectedly. We named him the starter that day. He didn't even know he was playing until the day of.
I guess just out of revenge, I would want the Ravens to take it. Just because the Texans, I really don't think the Texans should have beat us.
No.
I think that was a fluke.
So we got the
not a
Raven-
fluke, but like fuck you.
Yeah. So we got the Ravens and the Bills.
Oh man, yeah, I want the Bills to take it. I want the Bills to go to the bowl.
I do too.
Yeah,
Josh
I'd like
Allen is him.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to see. I want the Bills to win the whole damn
And
thing.
here's the funny thing. I say this. I can't name a single player on the Bills.
It's okay.
So, again, anybody listen? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Watch. It'd be even funnier if I'm completely wrong. I'm like all of them. Like I don't get a single one.
No, I think no, I think you're bound to get San Fran.
Okay.
You're bound
all
to get San Fran.
But Tampa, you think is going to be?
That's an up in the air game.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Lions fans and I don't think the Lions or the Lions fans know what to do with themselves right now. They're like, holy shit.
I know, because my boss's boss is he lives in like near Detroit, and so that's the only reason I knew that, because he hopped on the phone and he literally goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no one knows what to do with themselves right now. They're like glitching. They're like,
that's 100% it. He's like, I would say I'm over the moon. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel right now.
I can watch one more game this year.
That's funny. Awesome. So that's my pick then. Tampa and Bills to the Super Bowl.
So Tampa and Bills. So who do you think wins it? You're gonna go Buffalo, right?
I mean, I want to see the Bills get to the Super Bowl, but do I think they'd win? I don't know. That would be crazy, though. I mean, like, Baker would just have to... Even Baker making it there is already a terrible choice, right?
Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. Baker himself making it is crazy.
Yeah.
The team making it, that's just... He's still surrounded by a lot of the same guys that were there back and back and back with Tom Brady when Tom Brady went.
Oh, true.
There.
True.
So you have Baker with a team of people who've been there, done that.
Yeah.
But then you have the Bills, who this is a team that every year before the season starts, people are crowning.
Okay.
It's because their team is ready to go.
Yeah.
They have a young stud running back who's killing it. They have Josh Allen, who is one of the top 5 best quarterbacks in the league.
Okay.
They have one of the best receivers in Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
Their defense is no joke either. So
I know. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I guess in that one,
you both. I mean, this game would be interesting.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give it Bills. I'll give it Bills to win the Super Bowl this year, with absolutely zero idea who's on the team.
Yeah, he doesn't. I
don't fucking know.
Can you name 2 players on any team that's not ours?
Okay. Oh shit. Probably not. I mean, obviously, other than like the Travis Kelce on the Chiefs, because I mean, that's Taylor Swift's boyfriend, and then I don't even know his brother's first name, but he's not on the Chiefs.
No,
he's
on the Eagles.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say the Bears. I was
No.
gonna guess, bro. Is Trubisky? Is he still in the Bears?
No,
Ooh,
he's on the Steelers.
Ooh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
you still named him.
That's
I mean,
pretty crazy,
that is
right?
too. Yeah, that is too. Granted, he came from around here.
Yeah, he came from Menor. That's the only reason I knew.
What about the South boy? Can you name him? Oh, he's on our team. I said not on our team.
Yeah. He'd be Kareem Hunt, right?
Yeah. Can you name 2 players not on our team that are on the same team?
Oh,
So you got Travis Kelce. Do you know who the quarterback is on that team?
for the Chiefs?
I said his name.
I'm sure you did. It's not Mahomes. Is he
It is.
Oh, it is? I thought he
Yeah.
was on the 49ers.
Yeah, so you can at least do that.
Jesus Christ.
No, 49ers is the underdog. That's
Yeah.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, I didn't know he was the quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you were saying that, like the underdog pick, I don't know what I was. For some reason, in my brain, I was like, he's a tight end.
Oh, no, yeah. He's the quarterback.
Okay. Cool.
Well,
Damn.
this was Bills Super Bowl predictions.
For the Bills. Oh, that wasn't on purpose. I swear to God. Hey, I'm a winner. You know what I mean? Who do you think's going to the Super Bowl?
Honestly, if I had to guess, I think it's going to end up being what everyone predicted. It's probably going to end up being San Fran and the Ravens.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Boring.
It's boring. You know what else is boring, Bill?
What's boring?
Dirty laundry.
You talking about the next segment? We haven't decided. Oh, maybe we should have them vote. You think skeleton closet sounds better, right? But
I mean, it sounds cooler but dirty laundry makes more sense. That's why I'm 50-50.
yeah, I guess if you guys want, I could put this in our story. People could
We'll
vote.
put it on the Instagram as a vote.
Yeah, vote. So for this segment, it's either called Dirty Laundry or it's called Skeleton Closet. Hi. I'm a temporary transition. All right, so this is Dirty Laundry or Skeleton Closet. I wanted to talk about sex.
No Viagra.
No Viagra, no erection. Just throwing a floppy hot dog down a hallway.
It's not up from here.
Doctors hate them. No, okay. So I had this thought where I was like, obviously every week we're trying to think of interesting things to talk about on the show. And so what this segment will be is we're going to talk about obscure things. They could be, obscure media, obscure articles, just weird facts, things like that. And so I was like, what's something obscure I want to talk about? You think of world records, and usually I think of like a guy with a clipboard of Guinness.
Yeah.
And he's there for something like somebody like making the world's tallest Jenga statue, and he's like, fuck, that's high.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of funny.
Yeah.
Now, when you think of sexual world records,
Never something I've thought of.
hilarious concept of
Yeah.
a guy with a clipboard being like, I wonder who in here's got the strongest vagina. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get into some of the sex world records.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, okay. I thought you would be. I thought this was a good one.
It's because it's just like I'm curious to what records there are.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay.
Yeah. I figured you'd be into this because I was like, I think it's hilarious. When I looked it up and some of them I was seeing, I was like, what?
Okay, let's
Go. All right. So for the first one, I don't know how easy this is going to be. All right, cool. You ready for this? We got longest orgasm. Now,
Okay.
before you read it, what would you think is the world's longest orgasm? Because
give it like maybe 5 to 10 seconds.
right, 'cause-
Maybe 15.
and granted, we're both dudes,
Yeah.
right? So like, I don't know how a female orgasm honestly works. I've never seen it. No, I'm just kidding. That reminds me of my other favorite joke where I'm like, I don't think the clit's real. I've never seen it. Anyways, so I don't know how female orgasm technically like works internally. Obviously, with a guy, it's a lot more dramatic, you
Right.
know, and has a very clear beginning and ending point.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. I would have thought 15, 30 seconds, a minute, you're like, that's fucking crazy. Do you want to read it for the people here?
The longest orgasm is from a 1966 Masters and Johnson study. Recorded a woman who experienced a 43-second long orgasm, consisting of at least 25 successive contractions.
Crazy, bro. Wow. 25 success. That's crazy. Because, like when, I don't want to get too raunchy, but, when a female orgasm happens and they're like, no, I'm kidding. But not like
43
that.
seconds of that.
I'm really playing it up. But yeah, that's
25
crazy.
contractions.
25, dude.
They were doing this in 1966, and people say our generation's fucked.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what's funny? Yeah, they were like, hey, everybody meet up. We're trying to break a record. You know what's funny? There's two things funny. Is one, the image we're looking at is just a penis as a hand of
on
the
the
clock.
clock, yeah.
But the second funny thing about this is that there had to be a guy there with one of those clickers. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 25.
Standing next to somebody with a stopwatch.
Yeah. He's like, what do you got going? Wow.
It's still going.
It's been 25 seconds, isn't it?
20, dude, there's been 20 contractions.
There's just something so fascinating
trading
about
notes.
that. Oh my god, it's so funny. So, all right, so we're off to a good start. Do you
We're
think
off to
we're
a good start, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so let's go to the next one here. The longest
the fuck?
pubic hair. Hilarious.
They're very funny.
Because like,
There's always that joke where it's like, can you even see that thing with all that bush? So now we got a record of it.
Now we got a record of it.
So this is the longest pubic hair.
Mm-hmm. You don't even have to try the name. That's fucking
Okay,
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, you can
Cape
just,
Town, South Africa has a hair measuring 32 inches from the armpits and 28 inches from her vagina.
Oh, they consider armpits pubic hair? That's kind of funny.
I never really would have thought that.
Yeah, that's funny. Wow.
But
yeah,
28 inches long.
that's more than 2 feet, dude.
That's more than 2 feet long.
That's
hairs.
longer than my dog.
Okay, no. But
You're right. I just made that up. But that's crazy.
that's crazy. That's longer than a foot long sub.
You imagine
That's
finding that
longer-
hair in your sub.
That's longer than 2 foot long subs.
That's so funny. Like when you get a hair in your food, you're like you're just pulling it out forever. They think you're doing a magic trick.
Especially because pubic hairs curl up.
Yay! Oh man, yeah, exactly. It's just oh god, it's like weaving in between your teeth.
You pull it out like a fucking slinky.
Kanye wouldn't have that problem anymore.
Oh my god.
Kanye removed all of his teeth and replaced them with titanium.
Which is more expensive than diamonds. And it's not a grill, it's one singular piece.
Yeah, so he doesn't have teeth anymore. Or at least allegedly. We just read this right before we started.
Images here.
Yeah. Crazy. All right. The most orgasms.
For 22 years, doctors William Hartman and Marilyn Fithian of the Center of Marital and Sexual Studies in Long Beach, California, have been faithfully recording orgasmic response in their laboratory.
Bro, wait.
Faithfully?
That's so funny to just be like, this is our sex lab. What do you think's in there? Because it's
A
just
lot of sex toys.
beakers of cum. They're just like stirring it,
Jars
looking
of
at
Vaseline.
it. Just like a fucking, like they have those fucking like mechanisms that like stir fluids. Instead, it's just a vibrator. Just falling off the fucking thing. Yeah, this is our sex lab.
So, all right.
The most orgasms they recorded in an hour for a woman is a staggering 134, while the best men could do was 16.
Wait, I feel like we're... Oh, in an hour?
In an hour.
What guy is coming 16 times in an hour?
Yo, me when I was 14. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, I don't care how young I was. Once you come once, I was out of commission for at least 30.
I know. So you're like, yeah, because like that's... What is that? That's at least almost on average 2 every 10 minutes.
Hold on, I'm pulling out the calculator for that.
It was funny when I made the joke about me when I was 14. Like, I was thinking like when I was 14, I had a lot of cum. So I just wanted to share that.
So that's 3.75 times a minute.
Wow. Yeesh.
Right?
Wait, no, because it's out of 60, right? Yeah.
So hold on. So he 16 times.
Yeah. In an hour, so 60 minutes. Yeah. So 16 divided by 60.
Yeah. 0.26666 repeating.
Wow. That's close to sex. No, I'm just kidding. Dude. And then 134 out of 60, that's 2 point something. Right? Yeah, 2 point something every minute.
That's insane.
That chick's coming twice a minute.
How does that even happen?
God damn.
What kind of toys that got in that lab?
The most experimented one.
It's just like a robotic arm that just keeps flicking the G spot.
Oh! That's so funny. All right, strongest vagina.
Okay. Tatia, not saying the last name.
Yeah.
42 of Russia.
Of course.
Has the world's strongest vagina. She broke records to attain that title by lifting almost 31 pounds with her vagina.
Bro.
What?
And then if you had to guess, because it is on here, what do you think the strongest penis lifts? And just remember, men are better at everything. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine everything else about me checks
honestly
out?
Only seeing a penis being able to lift like maybe 3 to 5 pounds.
You would think, but I wouldn't think a vagina could lift more than a
Well, vaginas you can do like Kegels.
Yeah, you can do Kegels with as a dude.
What are you doing? Just flexing it up?
There's that. Yeah. That's like literally just flexing the inside of your john. You know?
No,
It's true.
but I don't think that's lifting anything. No, no.
But we'll see. But yeah, 31 pounds. And I guess I read a bunch of different articles to find like the most spicy ones, and then I found this pictograph, which is what we're mostly reacting to. But this one was like basically they had like eggs, like that weighed different weights. And then so there was like a 31-pound like egg shape that they made, and they basically just pop it up in there and see if she can hold it. Can you imagine that? Just don't release. 31 pounds.
That's insane.
That is crazy.
That means she could lift like 2 toddlers. Maybe more.
Oh my God. She's like, come here, kids. Just that's so funny. She's an eagle lifting a toddler. All right. Longest fapping session.
Oh, man.
Now, I'll say this real quick. If you had to figure what country has the longest fapping session. Now, I know you're not a man of culture.
France.
Oh, that's a good guess. I like that guess. No.
Okay. China.
Closer. Not right.
Japan.
Japan, I don't know if you know this about Japan. It's a horny fucking country, dude.
I mean, by like the hentai stuff,
Yeah.
I would assume.
Oh, and like you can buy used panties from vending machines in Japan.
That's crazy.
Prostitution is somewhat legal. It's more organized there, you know? They're all about sex there. They love sex in Japan.
Is that why they can only... Is that where you... No, I think it's China. Where you can only have a certain amount of kids.
That is China, but that was just due to population.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you love sex, population's...
I think they just hated pulling out. That was it. But dude, yeah, in Japan, they only pull out. And then they have more sex. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
But yeah, so this happened in Japan.
Okay. A man by the name of Masanobu Sato attended...
Good.
2009 World Masturbate-a-thon. That's a thing.
See? Japan's horny as fuck, dude. They're like, we have the masturbate-a-thon. It's just a bunch of corners. It's just a bunch of corners and bushes and trees. When you walk in there, you're like, oh, not a lot of people showed up this year.
Everyone's just hiding with one guy and a stopwatch.
All the bushes.
Watching.
One guy with the stopwatch. He's like, I'm going to need some more help.
I need to know what, like, I need to know the rules here. Like, because, like, what is the rules on, like, because there's, like, no way dude was just one hand the entire time.
Right.
Did he have to switch real quick?
I know.
Like, what was the grace period for stopping for a second?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because otherwise, in theory, if you just, like, you know, 2 pump and then waited an hour, right? You're like, I'm still going, just at my own pace.
Okay.
I'm a quality, not a quantity guy. You know what I mean? Anyways.
This was held at the Center for Sex and Culture in San Francisco.
That's so funny.
And set the world record for the longest session by jerking it for 9 hours and 58 minutes.
Imagine those 2 minutes where he's like, fuck!
That's longer than an 8-hour workday. He spent longer than I go to work typically on a typical day.
Yeah.
That entire time. Mm-hmm. Just beating it.
Some would say he was working pretty hard, though.
Hey, listen here. There ain't no way that thing... Bro, every minute he had to been like, lube me.
I know, right? Otherwise, his
and
dick just looks like a car crash.
Yeah, even then, how did that thing not get like that, you know, like when your hands get all wrinkly and shit?
Oh, like
how did his
pruny
dick
from the...
not get pruny? Yeah. 9 hours of lubed up beating it?
Dude, there's like a funny concept. Because, like, you know, our hands, like, they'll get pruny so that you can grip things underwater. It's like a survival thing. So imagine, like... Your penis does that, so you can basically use it like a Spider-Man web underwater just to stick to shit and like lasso yourself too.
Not only that, but like there's no way this dude was walking the next day.
No, dude. There's no way he was probably walking at all. To masturbate for 9 hours and 58 minutes, I imagine you'd have to like no sensation down there. This dude was just like in a wheelchair. Well, we're like, well, and then, you know, the committee's like, well, we have to give it to him, otherwise we're prejudiced against disabilities. So
that's fucked.
Yeah, 10 hours basically. That's fucking nuts. All right.
And you mean to tell me he couldn't hold on for that extra 2 minutes to make it an even number?
I know. What was he looking at? He couldn't think of like grandma or baseball for another 2 minutes?
All right.
Anyways.
Number 12. World's largest penis.
Of course.
The world's largest documented penis by a living person is Jonah Falcon's whole penis, measuring to 13.5 inches long.
That's insane.
That's bigger than a foot long from Subway.
Yeah, and smaller than mine. So no, I'm just kidding. Damn. Yeah, that's it's funny because I when I did this, I was like, that's just crazy. I have nothing to say about it. Maybe Hunter will have more to say
I
about
have
it.
nothing.
Not much to say.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, until it gets sad in
That's
here.
crazy. Largest vagina. How does that even make sense?
Oh, you'll find out.
Okay. World's largest vagina belonged to Anna Swan. This was in 1846 to 1888, which measured in 19 inches in circumference. Holy fuck.
That's so funny. I think that the years are pretty funny where it's like she was the reigning champ from
For this
46 to 88. Some say there's a larger vagina out there to this day.
Wait, why did they have a closing one? So who's currently holding the record? Was this the last time the measure was recorded?
I guess. I mean,
they recorded it for
they just
that.
haven't recorded a larger one since, maybe.
Okay.
19 inches in circumference.
That's insane.
That means the radius of that vagina is 9.5. Now, solve for Y, motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. Solve for V.
That's insane.
All right.
Bill, what do you think the circumference of my head is?
Oh, that's a great question.
I think I could fit my head in there.
17. Did they say 19 inches?
19.
God, fuck. Yeah, maybe you could. Wow.
Okay, let's move on before this gets graphic.
That's a weird chokehold. She's like, submit. And you're just in there.
Mo Ka Wang from Hong Kong lifted 250 pounds, 2 feet off the ground with his penis?
95. Yo, I was popping out of my mom when this guy was popping off on 250 pounds.
I don't believe this. No, I don't believe this. There's no way. There's no way.
Wow.
No, I don't believe it. No.
He was practicing an ancient Taoist art, which dates back to 2700 BC and was supposed to help achieve sexual ecstasy.
I don't believe this.
He was training his dick like Arnold Schwarzenegger trained the rest of his body.
I still don't care. I don't believe it. That means this dude could, like, instead of, like, a girl riding you, he can just do lifts.
Oh, great point.
And how do you even measure this?
Yeah.
How did he pick up 2 feet or 200? No, because here's the thing. Did they just tie something to his dick and he just did a squat?
Yeah, but I mean, that's still lifting with the dick. I'll give it to them. Because, like, it's the thing, like, there's only one thing separating it, you know? I mean, it is leg muscles lifting it, of course, but that thing sustained the weight of 250.
Move on. This one's bullshit. I don't agree with this.
All right, next one.
Longest ejaculation.
Meaning distance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Horace Schultz achieved 18 feet and 9 inches, 6 meters.
That's longer than a foot long.
18 feet?
That's 18 foot longs. That's 18 eat fresh.
That is the shot of ejaculation of semen. He also holds records for the greatest height, which is 12 feet and 4 inches, and the greatest speed of ejaculation with 42.7 miles per hour.
Dude, this guy's unborn babies could be in the NBA. They're just dunking.
They can jump to 12 feet.
Yeah.
They can long jump 18 feet, 9 inches.
It comes out
and
like
they
a bullet.
run as fast as 42.7
Faster
miles
than Usain Bolt.
Faster than a go-kart.
And it's not even like...
There's no way...
It's just like fast and then dead because it's going for 18 feet.
If this dude comes on somebody, they're going to leave bruises.
I know, right? He comes in somebody, they're like, I got to clear my throat.
That's the equivalent of a pellet gun.
That's crazy, yeah. You imagine that he just domes them? Duck! You come in somebody, yeah. Oh, that's crazy, dude, yeah. He bruises somebody? That's so crazy. Yeah, that's, what do you think the technique is for that?
I don't think there is one. He was born this way.
It's got to be Kegels. I was kidding, all right. All right. World's most powerful sex toy.
Definitely not for the faint of heart. This Kong sex machine weighs in at just over 18 kilograms and offers 1/4 horsepower and 70 pounds of torque. What the fuck?
That's for the girl with the world's strongest vagina.
Yeah.
That's only for her. Also, Kong sex machine. Was it the same company that makes the dog toys?
They're like, yeah, we really have a range.
Our company is very specific while also not being specific at all. That's so fucking funny, man. Yeah. I thought the 1/4 horsepower was just a really funny.
You said the dude who masturbated's dick looks like a car wreck.
Mm-hmm. Dude, yeah, exactly. That shit. I mean, that'd leave you looking like a roast beef sandwich. You know what I'm saying? That's
Jesus.
crazy. All right, and this is the last one.
The record for the most queefs in the shortest time, 93 and 30 seconds. If you've never heard of Howard Stern, it's time you get acquainted. In 2007, Howard Stern famously hosted a queefing championship. Enter Abby, a humble nurse and a mother of two. We're starting to see a pattern here. Who happens to have an amazing vagina skills?
Yeah, so...
Okay, I might have actually heard this before.
I have not.
At my old job, my old boss only used to listen to Howard Stern.
Oh.
And they'd always play like flashbacks.
Dude, that's so funny. So, yeah, all right. Well, so I do have a clip for this.
We might not show it on the pod.
Yeah. Yeah, so I might not show it on the pod, but Hunter and I are going to watch it right now, that there is an actual clip of the 93 queefs in 30 seconds in 2007. And, for our audio listeners, enjoy. She's just in her underwear. So there's two women, one's in her underwear.
Again, this is for long.
They're zooming in on the boobs for some reason. Okay, so she's getting in like a squatty position. That poor guy, there's a guy that just has to hold a microphone to the vagina.
That's mad weird.
All right, let's listen to the warm-up, and you have to...
Let's listen to the warm-up.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Bro,
He's got a mask on.
He's got a mask on. He's like, just in case there's some spillage.
It starts from the first one.
Whoa! Come on over, zoom it up. It's like a beat. Oh my god, bro. 50? $70. She's just losing steam. Oh my god.
93. Wow. Is that right?
She was like bummed.
93.
We got to make sure the judges...
Oh no, she wasn't bummed. She was stoked. She said, "That's my best yet." She's out of breath.
Yeah, that's good.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Ganji, what do you have? Is it official yet?
93 has been confirmed.
Jason confirmed? Yeah. 93. There you go.
You're fucking right. She's like, "I'm going down in the history books for this one."
That is mad insane.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we probably shouldn't show that.
No, I'm
clip.
showing it. Why? What's wrong? What are you afraid of?
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if we can get in some trouble for that. They zoomed in on her tits. She's wearing nothing but an underwear and bra.
Yeah. Well, this content was not made for kids, so I think we're going to be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but if that's your apprehension, but if you're afraid that it's just gross,
No, I don't think it's.
yeah,
I mean, I don't care.
It's just air.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Just vagina air.
But fuck it.
We ball, baby. That was crazy. So yeah,
That was insane.
93 queefs, dude.
In 1 minute.
So that was it that I had for either Skeleton Closet or Dirty Laundry. Go on our
comments.
Instagram and vote. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Our Instagram is @CampFightShow, and you can help name part of the show. Hi. I'm a temporary transition. So typically we would end the show with main event.
I think this was good enough to be Dirty Laundry and main event.
We had fun. We laughed. We cried. We queefed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so also let us know what you guys think of the new structure a little bit as we're sort of working our way through it for sure. But
Yeah,
this was our first take.
Comment if you like this way or the old way better, and maybe we can toy around, find a happy medium for all of
We're
us.
figuring it out, you know. So, but with that, I think that's just about enough. Where we're good to leave it. What do you think, dude?
I think. Oh shit. Bill, do you hear that?
Listening.
Get out of here, fuckers!
I just got them last week. So if you see me in the street, just know these shorts match my briefs. I just got these on sale. I ain't paying retail. And no, the style ain't stale. I didn't get these in the mail. My shorts match my briefs.